Hey, Back to Basics. It's Dana, Ms. Dangerous, and I'm your Monday vlogger. So last week we talked about non-scale victories. This week we are talking about non-scale epic fails. If I've had any big epic fails, I've blocked them out of my memory probably to some extent in related to weight loss surgery journey. So, failure is part of life. And you learn and you get up and go. But I will share with you one area that I feel like is my biggest non-scale fail. And the reason that I feel that way is the fact that I thought I was doing a good job, and what found out was, in fact, I wasn't doing a good job. And it has to do with something that we all talk about, or a lot of us talk about that, and that is your relationship with significant others, husbands, boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever. So I had my surgery in June of 2012. My husband and I talked about it when beforehand. He was supportive. He knew it was important for me. We talked about why I was doing it, and he's like, I love you no matter what, regardless of what you weigh. And I had said, this isn't about you, it's about me, it's about how I feel. And went forward, and he's watched me change and do things, changing my body, changing my behaviors, changing a lot of things. And all along the way, I thought I was doing a good job of showing him how important he was in my life, and telling him how important he was in my life, and working hard to I thought, keep our relationship strong. And what I found out is that about 6 months ago, it wasn't so great, and that he'd been kept a lot of things in, and it kind of came out all at once. And we still very much love each other. We're working on our relationship. But the reason I will classify this as a fail is that he did feel like I was leaving him out. He did struggle with the time that I spent on social media, Facebook and YouTube. I think going to some of the meet and greets. I think he was feeling his own insecurities about his own self-image, and being worried that I was going to go and find somebody else. And we've talked through that a lot. We still are feeling our way along in our changes, but I don't feel like our relationship is at risk, but I feel like we went through some heartache and some struggle that we probably didn't think need to. When he came to me and talked about some of these issues, I was floored. I was surprised. And, what I guess I've learned is that you can't caretake a relationship too much. So I was probably fooling myself a little bit when I thought everything was peachy green, and our relationship was super, super strong. And realizing that, no, it still takes work. He was dealing with the head games about this as much as I was, and he wasn't talking about it, and I wasn't asking him to talk about it. And I also, easy to get picked up and caught up in all of the WLS community stuff, and then your significant other can feel left out, even when you don't mean them to. So, that's my where I feel like my biggest fail was, that I wish I had been even more thoughtful and engaged him in conversation sooner and earlier. Thought I was doing a good job, wasn't doing as good as I could have. And, I think we've hurt each other some in working through the challenges. And I think we still are working through them. But life is not all peachy keen, so I was like, oh, my relationship's great. And then, surprise, it's a struggle still. Gosh, this is a downer. That's it. That's my lesson, I guess. So if you take anything from this, realize that even if you think you're working on your relationship, you want to make sure that you're engaging the other person and check in to see what their needs are and what they want from you. Because I think I was doing a lot of stuff and not checking with him to say, how's he feeling about that? And I would have probably recognized insecurities perhaps sooner than others. So that's it. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.